Welcome back, guys, to the GameZone Birdroom. GameZone Birdroom. GameZone. GameZone Birdroom. And it's not the GameZone Birdroom without my babies, is it? Couple of new additions to the GameZone Birdroom. This lovely poster. And one I made myself. A couple of classic games from the Sega Saturn. And here's a little tour of it. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm a bit of a nerd. So, what have I got for you today, guys? It's a classic. Personally, my favourite game of all time. Every time I play it, the memories come flooding back. The nostalgia I get from this game is incredible. It's Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Mega Drive. Genesis to my American friends. Well, here it is. I absolutely love this tune. Bring back such great memories. Christmas 1991, I got my Sega Mega Drive. Underneath the tree, its packing game was Sonic the Hedgehog. First played it a few months earlier at my cousin Barry's house, and the Sega Mega Drive really did blow me away. Amazing graphics, incredible sound. I mean, you got to realise I was used to playing on a Spectrum ZX 128 with the inbuilt tape recorder. So to go to that, to see the Mega Drive in action was, well, changed my life really for computer games. It really did. I was hounding my mum and dad for weeks on end, saying, "Mum, Dad, can I have a Mega Drive for Christmas? There's this game that I want for it." And yet, Christmas Day, my main present was in fact a Sega Mega Drive. Yeah, happy times. I didn't even want dinner that day. I literally stayed upstairs in the loft playing on my 14-inch CRT TV. And I didn't even want to come down for a Christmas dinner. How bad is that? So let's get this show on the road. This is being captured on my Easy Cat that I reviewed the other day. And it's all running through my mobile phone. And then I downloaded the app for the Easy Cat, which enables me to record. Look at that. Released in 1991. In Japan first, then North America, and then Europe. We're always the last to get these games, we were. Because in the Mega Drive, in the UK, it actually beat Nintendo. This was the only level, it's the only part of the game that I really hated. It was so frustrating, was the special level, special stage. Much preferred it in Sonic 2. This is still Sega's biggest game, 15 million copies. Obviously it was a pack-in, so I'm not too sure actually how many Sonic sold alone. But it did beat Sonic 2. Sonic 2 sold, I think, you can correct me, about 6.2 million copies. I just love the graphics on this. The feel, I mean, I'm not getting much lag in this. Oh, thought I was going to make that then. It's one game I still come back to, really. I literally just, every so often I get it out, play it. It's that sort of game. Especially when you're feeling a bit down, you know, you want cheering up. I mean, that music just instantly cheers me up. Do, 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 do. Still incredibly playable. 30 years ago this game was made. 30 years ago. Not many games like that. After 30 years you can still pick up and play. The original Super Mario, Super Mario 3, obviously Sonic, Street Fighter 2, Pac-Man, Space Invaders. Yeah, they're the elite. You know, Sonic 2 probably is the better game. You know, graphically it looks better, more polished. Mechanics have been improved. Wow, that was bad. But yeah, I don't know, there's something about Sonic 1, whether it's just nostalgia, I prefer it to Sonic 2. I mean, which Sonic 2 is also an awesome game. Proved on everything the first one was. Oh. There we go. Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman. Much prefer Robotnik. Never really liked Dr. Eggman. Again, I'm quite impressed with this little capture card. £7. Yeah, there's not much not to like about Sonic 1. Beautiful, colourful game. I mean, graphics were ahead of its time when it first came out in '91. The developers, say, really started to hone their craft of what they could get out of the machine at this point. This came out, I think it was about 3 weeks after Super Mario 3 came out. And putting the two side by side, you see how far the graphics came at that point. It's really is quite incredible. Even if you look at this to Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo, admittedly that was a launch title and they were still trying to figure out the complexity of the machine. Just a good looking game. This is for this video. Perhaps another video I can do a live feed and complete it. See how long it takes me to complete it. I won't be doing it in the world record though. What was it, 13 minutes was it? The world record? Something silly like that. I'm only on the 4th level, it's taking me 10 minutes. Ooh, that's it. Right, there you go. Now for my final thought, Sonic the Hedgehog needs to be in every single collector's collection. It really does. There's no denying how groundbreaking Sonic the Hedgehog was when it first released. It's still as playable as ever after 30 years. Personally, it's still my favourite game of all time. I get goosebumps playing it, just hearing the music, the nostalgia it brings back. It just brings back flooding memories of, you know, of a sort of happier, simpler time, you know, in games technology. Very wonderful, wonderful game, wonderful machine, simply the best. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Take it easy, guys.